What's up? Welcome back, everybody. If this is your first time here, oh my gosh. Hello again. If this is your first time here, my name is Alicia Robbins. I am your licensed Nebraska Midwest real estate agent. And on this channel, of course, we talk all things real estate, lifestyle, and beauty. So today we're actually going to be talking about how you can start your YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how I got my channel from 0 to 300 in no time, okay? And I have 10 little tools and one characteristic out of the 10 that I use to do this. So I'm gonna start with the first one. The first one is CapCut. So CapCut's been around forever and ever, but I started using it because it's free, and as an entrepreneur, I was just like, I am not trying to spend a whole bunch of money. Now, the disclaimer about CapCut is once you get into your editing, you'll have a little bit of pushback from trying to download your video if you use the pro features and you have not paid for the pro. So that's just certain edits, but you don't have to use those edits. You do have 100% ability to go in a free manner, okay? So just be mindful of that. The second one is YouTube Studio. Okay, so YouTube Studio is really important because you have your generic, you have your basic YouTube, and then you have the YouTube Studio where it will actually show you the benefits that you'll get from your channel growing, from people subscribing to your channel once you reach certain milestones, and then it'll also show you the analytics of what is trending for your success. So, when you post a certain day, it'll show you the amount of people that are watching your video, and it'll show you the time frame that they're watching your video too. And so that's super helpful, obviously, because you're just like in the beginning, what time should I be posting? What type of content should I be posting? This is going to tell you all of that. It's going to tell you even like down to the country of the people who are interested in your content. I can literally see if people from the United States look at me more or people from India look at me more. You know what I mean? Like, you can see everything as far as the analytics go through YouTube Studio. So that is the second but very important app that I feel like you should download. Number 3, actually my number 3, 4, and 5 are all tripods, and I feel like they all serve a purpose because they're different types of tripods. So the first tripod that I got was a 36-inch tripod that you can actually shrink down and make it look a little bit smaller. This is actually for when you're sitting and you want to record videos, but you don't want it to be a little wobbly. You don't want to have to worry about whatever you're recording it on to fall down if you're recording it on a phone, because if you have a laptop, obviously you can just like flip your laptop open, or if you have an iPad, then you can put the little stand up on the back when you have those iPad cases. But most of the time I record on my phone, and so I just told you one of my numbers of tools, but this is the first tripod, that I got. And then you can also like stand this up to make it handheld. So this is Bauer 36-inch. As you're standing it up and you're handhelding and you're doing like videos and walking through a property, because I'm a real estate agent, that's like a lot of the content that I like to put out there as well. I was noticing the transition from room to room, it was a little bit more shaky than I wanted. I wanted it to just be like a super smooth transition, and watching it back on the video, I didn't feel like that's what I was getting. And so that was the reason that I purchased my second tripod. And this one is the Smooth Q3. So that's what this one looks like. This one, it's nice because as you're walking, you actually get exactly what I was talking about. You step right or you move left, this is gonna move where you move, you see that? And then this one, it records vertically. And so because it records vertically, this one's probably gonna be a little bit better for the YouTube Shorts. Just kind of like snaps back and you can put your phone right there. But just the way that it records, like I said, it's better for YouTube Shorts. The last tripod that I bought is gonna be a standing one. You just want a variety of videos, whether you're sitting down, hanging out, chilling like this, or whether you're standing up, and you want all your videos to be stable. And so I bought a 52-inch on tripod. This one is super cheap. This one was like $19. I think this one was like 15. And then this one is gonna be the most expensive. I'll link all these tripods actually down in the description. That one was like, I think it was like market price, it was $80, but it was a refurbished tripod, to be honest, because I am super frugal and as long as it's working, I don't really care. It was like $50 refurbished price. So those are gonna be my tripods. And now after the 3, we are at the 5th item. And so you have to have an item to record on, of course. I feel more comfortable recording on my phone. And so I just had like a classic smartphone. This is beat up to the core. So of course I got a new phone, but this is my phone that I started out my YouTube channel with. This is the iPhone 8. It did its job, it was super clear, and so I was able to get started just from my phone. I didn't have to buy a professional camera. Okay, so number 7 is a laptop. You're gonna wanna get a laptop for the simple fact that you can actually download and edit different things on your laptop than you would ever be able to do on your phone. When you upload these videos from YouTube and there's a video that will pop up at the end of every YouTuber's video, that's what's called a playlist. And so I've experienced that my computer allows me to create a playlist. It's a little bit harder to do on your phone. So that is very necessary when you're trying to have a little bit of longevity in your YouTube channel to purchase a laptop. That is my number 7. Number 8, have a niche. A niche is super important. It's like your business plan for YouTube. I feel like you're not going to be struggling when the seasons roll around with like, what am I gonna record now, if you have a niche. And so your niche is gonna allow you to dig deep into your passion and tell your viewers what you want to put out there, you know, and from you having those sort of passions, you're gonna draw in a specific crowd. So I feel like that is super, super essential. Number 9 goes into number 8. They coincide very well with one another. It's just a notebook. It's very simple to write down your ideas, and it's simple to steer your business if you just have it written down in front of you, as opposed to driving in the car or working out or whatever motivates you, whatever inspires you. You're out in whatever element it is, and then you get all these ideas and you don't remember them because, you know, sometimes when you're just out and about, you tend to think about something and then it leaves your mind right away. So anyways, a notebook is obviously very, very good to be able to jot down your creative ideas and then just to kind of navigate it and make sense. That's super, super important. And then number 10 is gonna sound extremely cliche, but I think it is super important to have consistency, okay? Consistency is everything, because I wanted to do a channel years ago. And if you guys even look at the timeline on my YouTube channel, I don't even know, I won't even say, just go ahead and look it up. Look at my very first video, like welcome to my channel, okay? I think it might be 2 years ago or something like that. Even that video, I made videos 4 years prior to that. Like I've been on YouTube since 2014, but it was like I would get super inspired, and I have 2 children. And so like I would make these really good videos and then I'd put it out there. I'd get a decent amount of views. At that time, like 2014, there were people on YouTube, right? You know, but like it wasn't like it is now. And so I would get like 500, 2,000, and that's pretty good. You know, like I would get about 500, 2,000 views, but I wouldn't come back for another 4 months or another 6 months, another year. And then I was like, oh, okay. You know, you'd be talking to people and you would tell them like, well, I would tell them, you know, just based on my experience, I would be like, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but you know, I'm not really active on it. And that would actually internally like hurt me, because I knew that I had this inner that I wanted to share with people and sometimes teach people and educate, you know, the world on things that I knew to try to like just help. So consistency is going to be the essential tool, one of the essential tools that you need to help your channel grow. The more you're putting content out there, the more people can become dependent upon you, and it's not going to be that channel where, you know, you put out one good subject line and they, you know, they utilize it, but then they can't depend on you to consistently put out that subject line because you're here, you're there, and maybe everywhere but YouTube. So consistency is my final tool. I hope this helps you guys. I really do. If you could do me a huge favor and subscribe or like the video if this was of use for you, if you learned something, if you like this type of content, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, until next time.